Disney's All-Star Movies Resort, one of the value resort options at Walt Disney World. It's one of 3 All-Star options, the others being music and sports. Movies is generally the most popular option of the 3, mostly due to its overall theming of Disney films. Themed after some of your favorite movies, 101 Dalmatians, Toy Story, Fantasia, The Mighty Ducks, and The Love Bug. Not all resorts have arcades, but All-Star Movies is equipped with real arcade that looks like a copy and paste from the other All-Star options. However, it does have a nice variety of options for kids of all ages, something that they would all enjoy. The merchandise store is fairly large, has a nice assortment of goods, pretty standard here, but they do have some nice merch options, hygiene products, medicine, grocery items, things like that. So if you've forgotten something from home, you can hopefully find that there. It's all in one shop versus some other resorts that have some of the stuff separated. It's just kind of a one-stop shop for anything that you would want to buy. We think this type of resort is perfect for that family that wants to have a full open to close day at one of the parks. So you're rope dropping, you get those early magic hours, and then you stay until close. I mean, this is kind of perfect for that style. So that's the way we used to come to Disney World. We spent every minute we could in the parks and very, very little time at our hotel. The room itself is pretty standard. They did upgrade these not too long ago, and they're all very nice for what you pay for. They're equipped with everything that you need. And then our particular room was a preferred room, so we had easy access to transportation. The Murphy bed is probably one of the more recent additions that we really appreciate. It really opens up the area, so you have like a seating area to eat breakfast, or just somewhere else besides 2 beds in a big room. It just kind of separates that area and just lets you pull down the bed. You get a decent room at a decent price. You get those early magic hours. But if you're more seasoned and you go for more than just the parks, you go for the dining options, staying at more hotels and amenities, getting to try different things, you may want to look elsewhere. But like I said, if you were one in the boat before, this is a great option for you. Another amenity that they offer is the Reel Spot, where you can catch complimentary screenings of Disney films right outside of the world premiere food court. They do screenings at 8:30 nightly, and then that schedule, the time stays the same, but the movies will vary, and you can check on their website at the front desk. They'll provide a list of each movie that plays. We stayed in the Toy Story themed area. The theming here was a lot of fun to see the giant Buzz and Woody, as well as the giant door that separates that particular area. So it felt like you were going into Andy's room. It was just a really nice touch. Just like all the other value resorts, there are only a few amenities, but one of the notable ones is the Fantasia themed pool. You've got a Sorcerer Mickey. He's casting his spell over the water, so you can see like water jets of Mickey going into the water, but it's a very large size pool. They have little kiddie pool areas, playgrounds, and then like a splash area as well, and you can see that. So as I briefly mentioned earlier, their food court is the world premiere food court, where you can enjoy a lot of different food options. I'll show a menu of what is offered there, but at the time of filming, so we went in July of 2024, the food court area was under some sort of refurbishment because it was completely boarded up and they had like curtains draped up. So they only had part of the seating available, and then they were doing like a mobile order style. So they were still serving food. It was very, very underwhelming actually, as far as what it looks like, but you know, what can you expect when they're completely redoing something on the inside there. We don't have notable shots of that because it wasn't much to look at, unfortunately. So one of the biggest downside to these value resorts that aren't Art of Animation or Pop Century is the bus transportation only. For us personally, we pretty much want to avoid these resorts at all costs unless it's the only option that we have. We're big on the boats, the monorail, and the Skyliner, and that's one of the biggest drawbacks. But if you are, so what we did was stay one night here, and we kind of just added a day to our original plans for vacation, and we just popped into a value resort, so it's perfect for that. And we were going to Animal Kingdom, so there's really only bus transportation there unless you drive yourself, so it works out for us that way. But bus is only for this resort. If you're a more seasoned Disney goer and you like to spend more of your time at your resort, you may want to explore other options at Disney World. If the price is right, I'd consider it. For just a bit more money per night, you can stay at the other value options like Pop Century or Art of Animation to get that Skyliner access, because that Skyliner access alone, in my opinion, is worth that upgrade. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found something informative. Please leave a comment. If you have any specific questions, we'll do our best to answer them. I hope everyone takes care. See you next time.